Hello everyone, welcome back to Metroid Prime number 2. Here we are doing the randomizer, and we have just gotten the energy from getting rid of good old Morbus there, and so it is time to return the energy. After we do so, we are going to be heading on over to Sank's spider side. And yeah, we're going to head on in there and see if we can get our way on through there, and yeah, so going back to Aegon turned out to be kind of a bust. We may find that actually everything is in lower Torvus, and am I getting hurt? Am I not getting hurt? See, I'm not getting hurt. Okay. Cannonball is still on then, just making sure, since I'm going a long way out of my way to make sure this is doable. Yeah, so anywho, let's just climb on up here, head on over this way, and yeah, we're returning the energy, and then Sank Spider side, indeed, that should be pretty fun. Yeah, invulnerability has its advantages, doesn't it? Good stuff. Yep. Yay, boost ball. Okay, so let's see if we can just get on in here with the morph ball alone. Alone. Okay, yeah. So, headed on in here. And then we're, going to Sank Spider side. My hope is that going through there, we can pretty quickly find ourselves a key visor. Trying to think where we need a visor versus where we don't. Yeah, it's really hard to say good areas for visors because we don't really have any good hints as of yet on where we can find a visor. So I think a lot of it's kind of going to just be searching the area and seeing what we can find, because we don't really have any clear options here. So yeah, I would think that that's probably the right approach. Okay. Yep, and as I said, trying to keep Cannonball here. So we'll see if that actually works out, because here's a cannon coming up here, but you can skip it since we have screw attack, like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and you may say, how do you get across here? Well, once you get a certain distance, the game will auto-kill you and then respawn you on the other side here. So that's an easy fix to getting across here, if you guys needed that. Okay, so not having to take damage from the bugs is pretty nice. I think the same will go for Spider Guardian, but I have never done the fight with Cannonball on. So yeah, that's pretty cool, right? Let's definitely do that if at all possible. There's an Orb Cannon there, but we can jump on over that distance and won't have to do it. So yeah. Yep. We still have ourselves some Cannonball. We're gonna keep it, taking advantage of it. See? Man, Cannonball's awesome. I never realized how great it was. It's because I probably never used it very much. Let's see, should we go over to, no, we don't have Dark Visor, so we can't really do that. That missile expansion I'm still coming back for, but, I don't really want to do it right now. If that makes any sense. I mean, it's very understandable that I don't want to do it right now, because that missile expansion is just a hassle. It's one of those things I'll get around to by the time we wrap this series up at some point. So, yeah, I think this thing will be about 30 parts or so. That's about how long these things commonly are. Anyway, we really need to find Sonic Boom already, though, because I'm a little sick of not being able to super kill everything with my Annihilator Beam. I mean, I can already somewhat do that, but, it doesn't work on everything. And what do we got here? Missile-related upgrade. That probably means missile expansion. Yeah, getting through here can be a hassle, but if you keep on rolling and use your Cannonball, the problems can be solved, You guys vulnerable to Cannonball? No? Okay, some of these things you can't actually get over without using the right stuff, so anyway, something to remember. Let's see, I meant without, I did not describe that at all. My mind sometimes. Okay, so the, how do I describe this? I'm trying to figure out how I describe this. The, Spider Guardian unlocks some of Spider Ball, but most of Spider Ball is already working. So it works in almost every area besides specific examples. Okay, we have a Rubik's Cube kind of styled puzzle here, you know? So it's pretty simple that you just want to group certain things together. So we need the red on top first on this corner. So that one's pretty easy. Then you have red entirely on top here. So then you want to figure out what to do next. Well, clearly you isolate the blues alone, you know, say like so. And then you switch it around so this blue's in the corner. Switch it around this way, and then there you go. This is a faster solution, I'm sure, to that, but I do not know what it is, so I cannot tell you. Let's see. We could also do Airy first if we wanted to. That's an option. We could go take on Dark Samus, and that's on something there, but we don't have Echo, so we would be soft-locked. Yeah, we can't do Airy then. It's weird not having the visors at this point, because I'm so used to having them already. But, I don't know why we don't. Anyway, it's only been 6 minutes, so we'll make this part a little longer as we head deeper in, because I feel like, 6 minutes isn't quite a long enough video. Anyway, so we unlocked this thingamajigger, so we're going to go check out Watch Station first, before we do anything else. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go check out Watch Station. I think that's a good play. I think it's good. You get a hint and everything. So, that's pretty nice. We have Cannonball, which, for the most part, is extremely advantageous. I think there are a few parts where Cannonball is not advantageous, but I'm really trying to recall. Like, there's some sections where supposedly if you fall in Morph Ball mode, you'll fall forever and soft lock the game. So don't fall and turn into a Morph Ball like I did earlier in this playthrough once, actually, which was pretty funny. But anyway, lower down these good old grapple points if you want to, but not like they're going to do us any good, so... yeah. Hey, cat, why are you walking on me? Cats are evil, and purring so loud that my commentary can't be picked up. Why are you walking on me? What do you want? Come on. Okay. So, since we took out everybody here, we're just going to fully loot this place before we move on. Let's see. Okay, Hive Temple keys can be found in Dark Torvus and in Torvus Fog. Sadly, we're going to lose our Cannonball here if we actually do this room, so I'm not going to do that. We're first going to jump over here and see what we can do about this. The key hint's somewhat okay, but I kind of need a better hint. Like to where one of the visors is. Oh, if I go down here, I'm going to lose Cannonball too. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Well, at least the res bits aren't back yet. Okay, there's so many areas around here that will kill my Cannonball, you know? I want to at least fight Spider Guardian with Cannonball before I lose Cannonball. That or I want to locate another Cannonball in case. But I never realized how full this area was with these stupid kinetic orb cannons. I mean, you think they're like nice and useful and they're your friend, but they're really just not, apparently. This item looks like just a missile expansion. I don't think that we, I mean, we're gonna grab it while we're here, but, this is one of those stupid puzzles for grabbing it, so, you can actually take out the res bits, at least, using your screw attack here. Let me show you how it's done. So, what you can do is land on them before they spawn here. 1, 2, screw attack, and then they're gone. 1, 2, screw attack, and then they're gone. So then you don't have to fight the res bits. If that's something you're interested in. I think it's always a decent option. Yeah, but normally you're supposed to use a portal to get here, but we don't actually have to do that. So we're actually going to go back. We're kind of routing around having to fight res bits, because I think that routing can sometimes be better. So we're just going to do that. But yeah, you're not supposed to be able to make it from there up to here, but since we already have the screw attack, which is supposed to be in this room, then, you know, it makes a difference. They give the screw attack to you a little too late in this game, honestly, for my taste. At least in the vanilla game. That's why these randomizers are so much better, because you get screw attack a lot earlier. But you can also find that there is some irritation, as you can see, with some of these randomizers when it comes to figuring out where to go and what to do. Especially when they try to keep making you give up your Cannonball, you know? I honestly think we're going to have to give it up pretty soon. Oh, that was almost a very unhappy accident. If I hadn't unmorphed there, I think that might have been terminal fall damage. Actually, I think it's the case there are some rooms don't have it or something. I think that's why it's a problem. But I am not 100% sure on that one. I think it's only certain rooms you can die from falling, because then Cannonball would be a more of a deadly thing. Anyway, we're learning about it all together, but for the moment, I kind of don't want to lose it, so I think we're gonna do what we can to not lose it. But we're starting to run out of places we can check items, you know. So rolled right past it. Okay. So we're running out of places we can really check items in Sanctuary without losing Cannonball, because there's a kinetic orb cannon for Watch Station, at least most of it. So, I guess we could quick check Dark Worlds. I mean, that would work. We could go fight Quadraxis already through the Annihilator beam door if we wanted to. But, see, the problem is, to get to the Dark World, we need to unlock the portal. To unlock the portal, you have to use the freaking thing. So, yeah, it's a little dicey on this point about where we need to go. I think what we're going to do is, bear with me on this one. I think what we'll do is go this way, and we'll go check Temple. And if we can't find a visor in Temple, and it's not on Spider Guardian, then we're going to have to give up our Cannonball. I think is the best play. That, or we can bail on Sank and head on out of here, and just go to Torvis, Lower Torvis, and assume it's down in Lower Torvis, I guess, is the backup play. Yeah. Anyway, it's nice having Screw Attack here, because you don't have to fall down and fight the Dark Quads, which I never fight anyway, I just run away from, usually, in my vanilla playthroughs. You can see plenty of those. But, yeah, there's also a hint this way, so I'm hoping for a hint for a visor, because that's honestly all I really need, but we might be getting hints for beams and stuff. It's nothing guaranteed that we'll get a visor hint, but, let's see what we got. Major upgrade can be found in Aegon Waste Mining Station B. We already found that. That would be the Screw Attack, I believe. So, that hint's pretty useless. We can't really get back very far in Sank here, so we don't have Dark Visor. So, the possibilities, we might just want to give up Cannonball after we fight Spider Guardian, because, I mean, it's very possible Dark Visor's around here, and I might waste a lot of time not fully clearing Sank while I can, you know? So, yeah. But it's, as I said, it's so weird not having the visors, because I always have the visors, you know? You, like, play the game on Randomizer, and one of the first things you always get is, like, Dark Visor, you know? Or you get, like, Echo Visor pretty early. And those would unlock a decent number of checks around places, but that's not the case here. So let's see how Cannonball and good old Spider Guardian fare against each other. Does these two like end up soft blocking the game? I don't think so, but I think it makes us invulnerable, so let's try it out. Yep, this is pretty awesome, considering, so the spider tracks actually work in this game in a few sections, not in most of them, but in sections 1 and 4, they work. Also, Cannonball's totally making me invulnerable, you know, so that's pretty great. You can also use a power bomb in certain sections against Spider Guardian. So, yeah, Cannonball already paid off, I think, well enough. So, in the normal vanilla game, if you use a power bomb here, you will soft lock because he will die, basically, and then he will just instant die from one power bomb. And if that's the case, then you won't be able to you know, proceed further and stuff. So it's a whole hassle if that's the case. I was hoping to get him here. I think we got him. If we actually get him, he's supposed to... The tracks are supposed to come down, which didn't happen, so... anyway, we can keep using power bombs because we have, like, a ton of them. So, anyway. We can actually roll past him for once because Cannonball means no damage. Unfortunately, it doesn't mean instant kill against him, but that would kind of be a problem if it did. So, yeah, Spider Guardian has become a complete pushover boss. I mean, he was already pretty easy in my experience, but I don't know, this makes him even easier. So he unlocks 2 checks here that will be for the for where we're going to find the visor and all. So we need Echo Visor, or we need whatever visor. You know what I'm talking about. We need Echo, or we need Dark Visor, preferably. Preferably it would be Dark Visor, not Echo Visor. But that might just be personal preference. I mean, honestly, Dark Visor is a lot more useful than Echo Visor throughout the game, so it'll find the ink caches, versus Echo Visor will do nothing, so on that front, at least. Yeah, it's kind of funny to be able to roll through Spider Guardian, because he's normally such a freaking jerk, you know? Ugh. Yeah, just stand here for a minute, buddy. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people have problems with Spider Guardian, you know? They think he's really tough or something, but once you figure out what you're doing, and once you have the Spider Ball in this section, it's not too bad for Spider Guardian. He's actually pretty easy. Yep, now the third round is one people often have problems with, but Spider Guardian, as I said, is a really pushover kind of boss, for a few reasons, but yeah, particularly with these settings, he is, you know? Yeah. Okay, let's see if we can actually one-round him. Nah, okay. You can actually do damage to him more to extend your amount of time, which is one of the things that makes it really easy. A lot of people think they have to do it all in one cycle, but nah, you can extend your amount of time with Spider Guardian for quite a long time. And the fact that he does no damage when you have Cannonball makes this fight super easy. So, keeping Cannonball was no mistake for this section. Now, let's hope for a visor, or we could get lucky and get double visors. Okay, energy tank. Crap, that's not a visor. Energy tank, you're not a visor. Katrina, you're not pizza. Yeah, okay. So now all the spider tracks will work for us in Sanctuary. And yeah, without Dark Visor, we can't really get too far, so we're gonna have to assume it's gonna be in Watch Station, or I guess it's gonna be in Lower Torvus, is kind of how it comes down to it. Sunburst. Okay, we've gathered. This is just insulting, you know. Like honestly, this is just pretty insulting at this point. I guess it could be in dark. Yeah, we couldn't really have a way out necessarily, would we? We could actually have a way out, but my thought is it could be over in right in this room in Hive Dynamo, you know? It could be right here is where it could be. There's been some useful items there in the past, but it's no guarantee of future good items, but yeah, okay. I'm trying to figure out where Dark Visor could be, so first I'm going to lose Cannonball and do my checks, and then we'll see from there. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time with the next video. So, stay tuned as we keep hunting down visors, and I'll see you then.